All right, here's a little cold start. Completely cold. Got the whole dash torn apart. Boost gauge put in. Spliced the 2 wires right there. Nice and neat freaking tuck of the wires and everything. I'll give you a little update. Last time we saw it, it had water in here. And this was all freaking chrome and trash. And there was a big freaking gap right there, like this big. I grinded everything down and primed it because I'm going to repaint the whole truck. So then I had all that stupid freaking plastic right here. Repainted the badge. Fixed all the cracks with freaking epoxy. It does have a PMD relocation already on it. The dumb frickhead had it right there. That with that hole right there, which has a crack in it, and he didn't even have it bolted on. He just had to bolt through it, and since it was like on a bind, it kept it in. And I tucked the block heater back in. LED bulbs. There's that. You get a stud off of Amazon. You take this bolt out, and you put this bolt in. With this little fitting, your line, drill a hole through the firewall, run it in. Custom freaking air box. This is the factory piece. And that clunky garbage air box is right there. And I just got a filter, shoved it into this, and then tightened it down. And it's not going anywhere. That way you could still use this freaking POS. That way I don't have to figure out something to do with that. And I got rid of all that trash right here. Plus it opened up the turbo so you can actually hear the turbo now. Got that fat tip out there. So this is a cold start with all that done. Plus we'll be able to see what boost it's making. And yeah. Oh, the idiot I got it off of, he put a new fuel filter on it, and guess what he didn't do? Bleed the air from the lines. That's why it took forever to start. Nothing. After the second crank, the lift pump would finally kick on, and then it would spit and sputter, and then it would finally start. Frickin' idiot. Go up to the frickin' fuse box, pull the lid off, get yourself a paper clip, and the fuel solenoid, it's like the top left one, and you do it diagonal like this. You press it, crack the bleeder on top of the fuel filter, unscrew it, bridge that with a paper clip, and it manually activates the lift pump. And crap ton of air was in the system as soon as I opened up the frickin' bleeder. Are you kidding me, dude? That's why it didn't freaking start easy. It had a frick ton of air in the lines. It had to push that somewhere before it would even want to start. The guy was a moron. Andy was a freaking pig. I tore out the carpets and everything else. Found one cockroach. Thank God it wasn't more. All of this right here came out from just the freaking little channel where the rocker panel was. On both sides, it was that bad. The whole floor was rusted out bad. I'll throw in some pictures and stuff. It was unfreaking believable how bad it was. And there was a hole here. Right there, that I riveted a plate on and painted it with POR 15 so it'll never come back. And then I got 2 rags about this thick and taped over where the old hole was in this right here, in this stuff. That way it has, and then I put duct tape over it. So underneath there, if I didn't put those rags there would just be that bare metal. Your foot would eventually make a hole in that duct tape, and then it would wear out on that metal, and eventually it would rust out again. So you got to do things right. If you really want to do things right, you replace all this, but I don't have that type of money, so. The old duct tape, zip ties. I mean, you can see how bad a condition this frickin' liner is, so I had to screw it down in a bunch of different places to make it even fricking work, so. And then these stupid screws stripped out. I don't know why they decided to put Phillips on stuff. Frickin' idiots. So this one broke off, so I had to do that. This isn't a frickin' show truck, you know? This thing is in terrible condition on like the interior and stuff. There's no rust on it and it runs great. But this guy used and abused this thing as far as the interior. So, yeah. But anyways, here's a frickin' cold start. It's only like 50 out, so. But I haven't started it in like a week and a half because I've been sick, so. Let's see it. For not firing up in a while. Fired up quick, boy. About 60 oil pressure. She's cold. About 15 volts. Everything looks good. Yeah, baby. Obviously, we're making 0 right now, but got the old color changer off of Amazon. Nice. I plan on repainting the truck and getting a frick. I can't remember what it's called. Another turbo. It's not the. Is it the H35? I'm not sure. I can't remember. But yeah. There's one that's like not very good, but it's better than this. And then I don't know if that's the H35, and then there's one that's better than it, or if the H35 is the good one, and then there's that one, and then there's mine. I can't remember. I've done a bunch of research. It's far down the line anyways for me right now, so that's why I'm like, I can't really remember. But yeah, plan on getting a bigger, better turbo for it and upgrading the spool wheel. So it's all about that jet noise, you know? It's all that matters. But yeah, got a lot of plans for this truck. As long as it runs good, it drives good, that, you know, it continues to, I should say. If it starts to act up in any way, I got a buddy who, his frickin' uncle wants it bad. So, I don't know. I love this truck, but heck, I might just fix it all up and sell it to him. Then get me another one that's even nicer, you know? Because yeah, it's a 6.5 turbo diesel, but it's not like, it's not four-wheel drive, which I like four-wheel drive. It's not like lifted, which, you know, I could do that to this, but it's two-wheel drive. The body's perfect on this thing. It's crazy, besides some dents and dings. And the frame's perfect too. It needs tires, an oil change. The end, it's got 400,000 on the body for those tuning in new, but no rust on it, no nothing. Someone POR 15 to the frame before I got it. Thank God, it's nuts. But I did I did all the upgrades you see on it now. So, but the guy before the guy I bought it off of, because the guy I bought it off of was a freaking pig trash can. I mean, frickin' crap and dirt and trash everywhere. Anyways, the guy who had it before him, the one who actually took care of it, put a newer engine, so he says, with 70,000 miles on it. So, I mean, it's got new glow plugs on it and a new starter and a new fuel filter. So, I don't know. It has no blow-by whatsoever, so something with 400,000 miles, I guarantee is going to have blow-by. But yeah. I'm gonna go for a drive here soon. It's another thing, I put a new rear view mirror in it. Look at that. You can see the world. Plus I'll throw in some clips of this back window. Hey, frickin' whiz. I don't know if you'll be able to hear it, but I can hear the turbo way more now. I turned the boost way up and I don't see anything on the boost gauge. So, but I hear the turbo like really good now. As soon as you give it a little bit of gas, Love it. I don't know. It seems to be slowly running better too, so maybe it just needs run. I don't know. So when I test drove it, it ran fantastic. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not. Whew. Sounds freaking good, boy. I'm gonna take it on this straight stretch real quick. Showing like 2 boost. I don't know. I'm showing like 2 boost when I'm giving it a bunch of throttle. What the frick? It's running way better now. I was 60 miles an hour. I don't know what the frick's going on. I don't know. No, bro. This truck's not abused, bro. Heck no, bro. No, bro. It was all under that. Not nothing real. I don't even know how this floorboard still exists. Unfreaking believable. Well, I'm sitting here, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna get the razor blade and, scrape the glass and clean it. I start scraping. Freaking tint on it. That was recent. And they didn't clean the old tint off first. They just put the new tint over the old tint. Because there's 2 freaking layers here. So there, that's the actual, this is the actual first thing of tint. You can see right there how bad it is. Right here. Man, I'm gonna be able to see everything after I take that out. Holy crap, freaking idiots.